Hello everyone, this is cztl, and welcome to another Escape from Tarkov informational deep dive. Today we're going to be talking about the difference between max scav rep and starting scav rep, and we'll dive into some concrete numbers. Before we get into it though, I just want to let everyone know that I stream Escape from Tarkov 4 to 5 nights a week, and if you like the content, please drop a like or subscribe below. It really helps the YouTube algorithm for content creators, especially new ones. Now, let's jump right in. Let's start this video off by going over some prerequisites. I'm going to assume that you know what Scav Karma is and how to get it. I'm also going to assume that you know the other benefits of Max Karma. In this video, we're going to be looking to cover just one of these benefits, and that is that higher rep Scavs have better loadouts. We will look to quantify how much better these loadouts are instead of relying on subjective statements. If you'd like a video on what Scav Karma is, how to get it, or what the other benefits are, please comment down below. I did want to mention one other benefit briefly as it is relevant to evaluating better loadouts. This other benefit is that Scav Karma does affect the cost of items when you transact with Fence. This is roughly 15 to 17% at max rep, but we'll cover that more in a bit. Now let's go over what I did to figure out how much better Scav loadouts would be when you have max rep. What I did was I did 25 raids with a Scav with max rep, ran right through factory. I didn't even look at my loadout. I did it as fast as possible and extracted. Sold the items to Fence, and then I did the same thing with a brand new account. There is a slight difference in the Fence prices because of the max rep, and I'll cover that when I get into the spreadsheets, but I just wanted to note that. We'll start by going over the 0 rep Scav and following up with the max rep Scav. So the amount, or the average amount of times that the 0 rep Scav spawned with a site was 0.16. The average class of armor for the 0 rep Scav was 1, which doesn't exist, but they spawned with armor about a third of the time. The average rig size was 9.28, and average backpack size was 11.56. And the amount of times that they spawned with earphones was 2, or 0.08. The total sale price of all the items that they spawned with was 48,880, with some ruble adjustments for actually having rubles on their person, or some things that I couldn't sell to Fence, such as keys. So with those items and also a 17% adjustment, because I could sell to Fence for more money, essentially with the same items at max rep. I did a calculation with M855 comparing that. The total sale price of all the items was 60,689 rubles. Following up with the max rep Scav, we spawned with a site almost 0.3% of the time, which is 1.7 times as much. We spawned with armor with an average class of 2.52. Almost never spawned without armor. We spawned with a average rig size of 13, an average backpack size of 14.72, earphones about half the time. The total sale price of all the things that we spawned with was 75k that we could sell to Fence. There were a lot of things that we couldn't sell to Fence, such as 4 labs keycards out of the 25 raids, and a lot more rubles that we spawned with, etc., giving a total sale price of 134,871, which is about 2.2 times the amount of the 0 rep Scav. Now this doesn't take into account the added survivability and the added amount of items that you can take out of raid, so that needs to be factored in. In summary, a max rep Scav has a loadout that sells for roughly 2.3 times as much as one with 0 rep. Max rep Scav also has around 8 extra slots on average to bring items out and has 2.3 times as good of armor on average. I did notice a sliding scale as you progress up to max rep, so you may not actually need to hit max in order to get some of these benefits. I hope you found this content helpful. I certainly did. I really wanted to know how much better loot you got with max rep and see if it's worth the grind. In my opinion, it depends on how many hours that you have to play Tarkov, in all honesty. But anyway, again, if you like the content here, please drop a like and subscribe down below, and I will see you in Tarkov.